Oh yeah, baby. Merry Christmas. Good evening. Merry Christmas. Music's a little loud though. Turn it down in the headphones too. We are live, we are live, we are live. Oh boy. I was napping just before this. Man, I was sleepy. One sleepy boy, dude. What an evening it has been. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful evening as well. It is Christmas Eve, tomorrow is Christmas. Crimbus time. Incredible stuff. Man, it was a great day. I made some buns. You follow me on the old Twitter. Then you know of the bun saga that was detailed over there. That was a fun time. This is the part of the stream where we talk a little bit about what's going on in my life. And I have to say, what? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Elon Musk, man. I got distracted by an Elon Musk tweet. Why am I thinking about this guy? I need to pull something up. But tonight is a very special night. It's Christmas Eve. It's been snowy as all get out these last few days here in the US. My area of the US. Dude, what is happening to Twitter? No, I want to search my profile, dude. Here. Yes. I need to pull this up for the stream. Point being, tonight is the year in review. I'm doing the year in review stream. We're talking about what an insane year this has been. It truly has been a crazy year for anime. Honestly, stuff has been extremely good. High quality, there we go. High quality shows. Every season, incredibly impressive stuff. Like, it's so good. I've also had a really great time with manga, and there's a lot of stuff coming down the line that whew, seems hype. I'm very hyped going forward as well, of course. There was the return of Chainsaw Man. Part 2 of Chainsaw Man. Wow. Which is like, what a banger. And more, which we're going to talk about tonight. The personal news, not much. My mom did not want to watch Tokyo Godfathers because she's weird. But that's fine. I need to normalize this recording. Now it's a little too low. There we go. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm just over here preparing for the stream. Dude, I'm so tired. I was so sleepy. I was really sleepy at like 8:30. I just was exhausted. Honestly, it was fine to me that we didn't watch Tokyo Godfathers because I was so tired. Here's about that. I just wanted to sleep. We made a fire in our fireplace. It was beautiful. I didn't get any footage of that, but it was really good. It was nice and cozy. I dozed off a little bit there in the midst of things. And then I took a little nap, and I'm still waking up. Woo wee, woo wee, woo wee, woo woo. Stream time, dream time. Now is the time for our power. Why did I do this, dude? I need to have this. Hopelessly addicted to Twitter. Any other news? I'm playing lots of Magic Arena lately. Been making a lot more music. You know, that's been fun. Anything else in particular? I've been watching a lot of anime. I've been catching up on a lot of things. Called back up to DIY. Very fun. That was nice. Nice show. Good show. Check it out. Not the best of the season, of course. This season is too insane. I'm working my way through Bleach to get to the new season. Yeah. Take my time with it. The old series, oof, it really drags at some points. What? I think I made it through Hueco Mundo. At least I got to Grimjavi Ichigo, which was a sick fight. Incredible. So good. Wowie zowie. That was fun. I also read Dungeon Meshi like last week. If you're there on the tweeters, then you would know. The real ones know. You know what I mean? About it. Why is it this way? What if I do this? There you go. Okay, now we're good. Dungeon Mesh is incredible, of course. Everybody already knew that. Didn't need me to tell you about that. But yeah, it's really great. Go read it if you haven't. It did not displace Frieren on my list for best fantasy of the year, but dang. So good. I think that's all I want to talk about for personal news. You know what I mean? Oh, I got my nieces. No, not quite. For Christmas, I got my nieces copies of Witch Hat Atelier. Another banger. Honestly, should be on my year-end list. I don't know, dude. It's way too good. Oh, man. Any other personal news? I've been making more music lately. Stay tuned for that. I actually commissioned album artwork a while ago, and that's ready to go. I just have to, you know, make an album, which... So, yeah, I think that's about it. What am I doing, man? Absolutely zero self-control. Now let's get into tonight's main course. We're talking about 2022 Year in Review. For anime and manga. And I did a you know, manga picks of the year, comics of the year, which we'll go through, and I'll talk about all of them because they're so good. But I also want to talk about this year in anime. I want to talk with my top story for the year of 2022, which is Slice of Life. Returns. Slice of Life has been back in a big way. Just huge. Right? Winter 2022 anime. Let's start there. Just pull it up. Alright, look at this. Sure. We've got Demon Slayer, new season. Kicking things off. Banger. Great arc. Great season. Follow up to the movie. Wow, that was awesome. Also, Back on Titan. But these are continuations, right? These are new series. What's the new series? What's the major banger of winter? My Dress Up Darling. slice of life. Slice of life romance. A little etchy romance there. And the rest is fucking garbo, dude. Fuck this shit, man. I mean, that's a little cruel. But, you know. Takagi-san also slice life. Nah, fuck that. So yeah, we've got sequels. We also have The Sleeper, Heike Monogatari. Banger show, by the way. Major sleeper of the year. Incredible stuff. What's the ultra banger? What really blew up? What waifu broke the internet? Slice of life. Let's move on. Let's look at spring. Breakout hit by X Family. Incredible. Slice of life. Continuation. Season 2 of Kaguya-sama. Well, not really slice of life, kind of. But, you know. More sound. It didn't really pop off. But look at this, Oranson. Kind of a mid, kind of a boring slice of life. But yeah, slice of life. Creepy Koimei. Is this a shonen? Is this a battle show? I don't really know. It's kind of slice of life. It's kind of a battle show. Not really slice of life. But it's definitely not, you know. It definitely has more slice of life elements. You know, but oh, My Dress Up Darling, slice of life. Spy Family, slice of life. Let's keep it going. Summer. What's poppin'? Honestly, Summer was kind of mid. I think everyone agreed that Summer was okay. Yofukashi no Uta, slice of nightlife? Kind of. You know, slice of nightlife romance. This is just kind of like psycho thriller. But again, nothing was really popping off here. You know? Made in Abyss is actually probably the best show of this season. This is a sequel though. Engage Kiss. My memory hold that one hard, dude. That show sucked. No offense. Oh god. So dirty, man. They did it so dirty, dude. MIZUKAMI did not deserve this, dude. Whatever, just go read the comic, dude. Just go read the fucking comic. And then we have our final season here, fall. First Chainsaw Man, insane. But Spy X Family Part 2. Incredible. Mob Psycho 3 also. I need to watch that. My Academia is back. Blue Lock. But Omega Breakout. Poll dominating. Heart dominating. Ratings dominated. Highest rated of this season, right? Went up. It's almost breaking a 9.0. Oh my guys. But I mean, you saw the Fanart Parade. Bolchi the Rock. Back. Huge banger. Absolutely insane, dude. Going crazy. Oh god. What does Garth have to say about this shit, dude? Urusei Yatsura, this show fell the fuck off. Everyone was kind of hyping it up, and no one really liked it. Dude, I need to finish watching Akira Maid work. It looks stupid as hell. Red Eye Flops sucks, dude. It's so bad. DIY, great one. Let's compare this to 2021. Winter 2021. I guess Horimiya. Horimiya is kind of slice of life. Didn't really go that hard though. Horimiya was okay. Yeah, not a whole lot of slice of life here. Guess so. It's just a romance, harem stuff. E-Stars thing, that's so good. But not really slice of life. I guess EG and Ide, kind of. Didn't really pop off that much either. This one's kind of, not really. It's kind of just like a drama. Really popped off. Vivi, Fruits Basket, nah. No, not really. What a bad show. Oh, a real banger slice of life, right? Summer 2021. I don't even see any slice of life here. Oh, this one, I actually want to check this one out. The comic is pretty good. Coachable country. Come on, guys, it's just stupid, but it's not that bad. Yeah, the bangers are like Sunny Boy was a banger. I've seen the concept, and Summer's just not good, dude. Fuck it. Although, Komi-san. Komi-san kind of popped off a little bit. Not really. It was all Mushoku Tensei and Mugen Train. Whole summer ranking. Yeah. That kind of popped off. Pretty good. Again, not really slice of life Blue Period, little baby. Yeah, I guess this one's slice of life, kind of. I guess it's mostly just comedy, but not like this. Not like this. So, 2022, really, is the year of slice of life. Slice of life is back in a huge way, and now I don't think I need to explain too hard to everyone watching currently. Although who knows, anybody in the distant future, if you're digging through these archives, I don't fucking know why you're doing that, but you know, this stream is being filmed on the quote-unquote tail end of a global pandemic. Also, I mean, these shows are good. Spy Family's really great. You know, My Dress Up Darling, also great. Bocchi the Rock, incredible stuff. You know, really good shows, really well done. Great stories, great source material. You know, but I mean, Bocchi the Rock is about to hit, like I said, 9.0. Bocchi the Rock is about to hit a 9.0. What is that? I mean, Bocchi was good. I loved Bocchi. Watched the last episode today. Honestly, the last episode was kind of like it wasn't that, you know, crazy of a finale. I mean, it followed the source material pretty well. But it was just fine. At this point in the source material, I think it's supposed to be like they're powering up. This isn't their big, huge moment. They're not in their final form at all, which is how the story's going. So it's not like supposed to be the one big performance that changes everything. But so, you know, this seems a little inflated. I mean, this is also kind of a meme. People really like rating Bochi high for some reason. And I got a little bit of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood thing going on, where people are just like, yo, we gotta boost Bochi, which I hate. Wow, Bleach has a 9.1. Holy! I gotta check this out. It's crazy. Bleach fans is crazy. Anytime I sit in a solid 8.81. We'll see what happens at the end next week, dude. But yeah, we got it. Got a little bit of a hater brigade going on. Wow, this seems wrong. Come on, dude. Whatever, MAL. But suffice to say, I mean, again, I'm not a Bochi hater. This show's great. But there's something deeper going on here because Slice of Life is back. Back in a huge way. The shows are back. The content is back. But also just the audience is there. We want it. We love it. And I love Slice of Life. I mean, I would have been rolling with Bochi the Rock whenever it came out. But, you know, going up here on the tail end of a pandemic, promising us, you know, the slice of life picture. Those precious moments of human connection, of normalcy, of just normal stuff happening to normal people. Contextualized through, you know, through anime characters. Cute anime girls. Cute girls do rock things. And a big stat, of course, Bochi is special because, you know, the main character is a shut-in who has crippling social anxiety and who is trying to find her way back into the world after not really having contact with people. Which, relatable, dude. If you've been outside and gone to a place and done a thing over the past year, oh man, you've felt it. You've felt those in-person, face-to-face social muscles. Ooh, they are rest and aching. Right, that Bochi, you know, she's developed a whole life on the internet. What's that about, dude? That's fucked up. Fucking stupid, dude. And honestly, I love that. I love that. I'm happy about Slice of Life getting a big blow up, glow up. That's awesome. I love Slice of Life. I have a whole episode on Slice of Life. Go check my Skip and Loafer episode on Slice of Life to hear my thoughts about Slice of Life. It's great. I think it really captures an element of beauty in existence that you don't get a lot. You know what I mean? You don't get it a lot. Damn, Bochi's blowing up. Let's just fucking pull up some Bochi tweets. What we got? Like, Jesus, dude. A lot of art here. I don't know. I'm not gonna check all this shit. I'm just free scrolling, dude. Let's go. Bochi is trending worldwide with 705,000 tweets. Jeez Louise, dude. Mahmoud An incredible animator popping off. So much fan art. Look at this, dude. People love this stuff, man. Dang, her journey. This is so weird. Like, look, the show is good, but just everybody loves Bochi, dude. Everybody loves Bochi, which is great because Bochi's great. I mean, go watch the show; it's incredible. I cried multiple times. Yeah, let's see. Just incredible characters. Just a really well done slice of life. God, blowing up. I love that slice of life is getting a big bang, a big boost due to COVID. Someone wants... There's like a green post, green text post, you know, 4chan post about slice of life and why fascists like it for some reason. Like, everyone's always confused about why K-On has so many racists in their fan base. Hold on, let me adjust my mask really quick. There we go. Oh my god, dude. Why is it like this? Phobius. Kind of scuffed sometimes. You know, what's with racists and fascists, just loving slice of life, loving like K-On. They're already coming for Bochi, dude. Why do they love it so much? They had some bullshit reason. I mean, basically, they're just fucking loser weebs, and so, you know, right-wing losers have no friends, right? That's why they're so deep in the tank about hating everybody, because they're completely disconnected. They're rejected, they're downtrodden, they're losers. I'm proud of myself, having fallen so far, finishing my degree. You know, honestly, I've just been kind of chilling, kind of taking a break from it all in the wake of COVID completely breaking my brain. If you haven't noticed, my brain is a little broken, he said, screaming for no one while wearing a mask. I'm proud I've not gone fash in the wake of that, but many do. And so the appeal is obvious. You're a lonely loser, and here's slice of life. Where people are just have normal conversations and are friends, and like they do a band, and they're cute girls, and wow, that's nice. And it's pleasant. It's just nice. Just nice, normal stuff, and you have no access to that because you're a right-wing freak, and you've probably ruined all your relationships with other people due to your misanthropic tendencies and your hatred of certain minorities, which honestly sucks. No one likes that. No one wants to see all that. No one wants to deal with all that. That sucks. But, you know, so there is some connection between fascist sentiment, conceptually, between this like fascist emotional state that gets you to be like a right-wing fascist freak, and you know, slice of life energy. The energy to channel wanting to see normalcy, wanting to see just live, just hanging out, having fun. The sublime in the mundane, you know? The sublime in the mundane. You know what I mean? We are searching as a world, as a global society, we are searching once again to reclaim the mundane, to reclaim mundanity, to just live normally again. And honestly, we kind of still can't, but damn, we're trying to just pretend that we can. And so amidst that, fascist sentiment is on the rise, right? Fascism, boom, but also slice of life, boom. All reaching for that normalcy again, fighting for it. And slice of life is the correct way because it recognizes the sublime there. Fascism is the wrong way because it, is trying to force normalcy back into the world. But fuck that, dude. Fuck that, dude. That shit sucks. But Bocchi the Rocket does not suck. It was great. Great show. Not my pick of the season. Of course. Honestly, I don't know what my pick of the season is. Right now it's Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's insanely good. Yeah, just way too good. But apparently Bleach is incredible. I mean, Mob Psycho is one of my favorite series. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna binge all that soon. Probably tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. It's Christmas. Maybe Monday or something like that. I do have a bunch of work for coding boot camp to do. But you know, this is a Chainsaw Man fan channel. You think I'm not gonna fucking pick Chainsaw Man? You're stupid. I mean, Chainsaw Man has honestly been incredible too. It's just an insanely good show. So go read Chainsaw Man, of course. Yeah, but honestly, looking back on it, I mean, 2022 had some banger shows. I mean, Chainsaw Man, Bleach Return, Mob Psycho, Spy Family Parts 1 and 2. You know, My Dress Up Darling. All bangers, all pretty good, but I feel like it also overall the year got a pretty solid COVID boost of just people becoming shut-in loser weeps. I mean, there's everybody's talking about anime because they're just stuck inside still and they're just losing their minds. They all freaked out. Anime gets a little boost. Anime didn't need a boost. You know what does need a boost? Manga. Boom. Let's go. My reads of the year. This is my year in review. This is my review. The thread is up there. Go check it out. Go follow the channel. If you're watching this video, you probably already follow me on Twitter. That's where most of my audience is building. I'm really more of a Twitter creator. I don't know, fucking poster, brain broken freak at this point than a YouTuber. That's where you can find me pretty much every day, tweeting like a fiend, or at least retweeting, insane amounts of fan art. But if you happen to not follow me over there, then, or you just missed this thread, we're gonna go through my picks for my favorite reads of 2022. Starting with, is this my favorite of the whole year? I mean, it's up there, man. Is it better than Chainsaw Man Part 2? Overall, I would say no. But, like, it could be. This could easily end up as a better series than Chainsaw Man, depending on what happens. Thus far, I would say no. But what are we talking about? A Sign of Affection. Morshitasu, pseudonym, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it is though. Incredible shoujo slice of life romance about a young deaf woman's journey into college. She meets a hot dude. Dude, what's this dude's name? I forget, dude. Look, I binged this in like 10 seconds. It was so good. Well, let me just pull up his name. What was his name, dude? It starts with a Y, right? This is the scuffed part. Characters appearing. Ichitomi, yes, dude. Ichitomi, this guy, way too hot. Silver-haired dude. He has pink hair, which I love. I love that this comic is so down to earth. Like it's just, I mean, it's real, just slice of life romance, just day to day meeting, talking, interacting. You know, it's not overdone, it's not melodramatic, but it's still dramatic. The depiction and engagement with disability issues with her deafness is incredibly well done. Wow, just probably the best I've seen in manga, certainly, but I mean, it ranks up there with anything that I've read of anything involving disability issues. Incredible stuff. I will say it, for a series about disability, it doesn't really touch on ableism explicitly too much, but there have been implicit nods to it, especially in the latest chapters, which has been pretty interesting. And we'll see where it goes moving forward. There's sort of like a haze hanging over the whole story about, you know, the intrinsic, difficulties that come with disability, because they do exist, and how, how the hearing characters in the story, which includes Yuki's parents, the main character's parents, are not deaf, even though she is. The rest of her family isn't deaf, which is an interesting dynamic. A really interesting part of the story most recently, Itsutomi is meeting her family. Her family is not deaf, and he learned sign language to be able to communicate with her, because he's just a fucking Omega Chad, insane, way too hot, way too cool baddest dude of all time. Look at this guy. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Itsutomi did. I would say Itsutomi's unrealistic, except for my brother-in-law's actually like... He's like this, dude. He's just way too hot and way too cool and way too good of a person. He's great. Fucking shout out your boy, my brother-in-law. He's awesome. And Itsutomi's also awesome. And because I've met my brother-in-law, I'm like, this guy could be real. This is not he's not an over-exaggerated good dude. I'm sure we'll see some dark sides of Izumi at some point. There's already been hints about it in the recent chapters, dude. The recent chapters are fucking getting spicy, dude. I'm ready for the sauce. Thus far, Sign of Affection has been pretty fluffy. You know, it's kind of like they meet cute, meet ultra cute, meet omega cute, meet devastatingly cute, meet insanely hot. Just the romantic meet of the century. Incredibly well done. Just so good. If you've ever had one of those like high octane relationships where it's just like, ugh, insane. This is a perfect depiction of it. It's incredible. It's so good. It will make you believe in true love again. If your heart has ever been broken, it will save your life. But we're getting a little bit more of the juice. We're getting a little bit more of the drama. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming in air tonight, dude. It's gonna happen. I'm very ready. I'm very excited. I'm guessing probably around chapter 50 or 60, we're gonna get the goods. And I have no idea where it's gonna end. It could go anywhere. Who knows what's gonna happen? Are they gonna stay together? Are they gonna break up? I bet they break up at some point, and it sucks. Okay, anyway. We'll read Sign of Affection. It's incredible. It's the best. I don't care if you don't like shoujo. Shut the fuck up. This is one of the best comics. Like, not just of this year. I don't even think it's really a comic of this year, by the way. This list is not in... There's no standards for this list. And like, it was released this year, or this many chapters were printed this year, or whatever. It's just the comics that I read this year that I liked the most. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care in 2023 if this is still one of the best shoujo that I'm reading, and then I will put it on the list again. I don't care. I'll put it on the list every fucking year of my life. But yeah, definitely of the manga I read this year, Sign of Affection, top tier. One of the best manga I've ever read. Of all time. Shoujo of the year, no question. Seinen of the year, Skip and Loafer. I did a whole fucking show on Skip and Loafer. I'm not gonna talk about Skip and Loafer too much again. Anime coming soon. God damn, it's so good. I'll watch the episode. I literally talked about it for like an hour and a half already. Just how good it is. The best panels of anything on this list. Better panels than Fujimoto. Just some of the best paneling I've ever seen. Understated, but magnificent, destructive. The character cast is incredible. The development of the characters is incredible. Everyone is rich, complicated, easy to understand, engaging, fun, funny, emotional, sublime. True slice of life, romance, banger, god tier. So good. I mean, these two right here are probably gonna go in, you know, the top of my manga forever. Put them in the collection. 10 of 10? I don't know, fine. I'm not really a stickler like that. But yeah. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about Skip and Loafer since I already spent an hour and a half talking about Skip and Loafer. Jesus. But go check out Skip and Loafer. It's so good. So stop listening to me. Go check it out. Alright, next we're getting the manga that are not as good, I would say, as those two. Those two are insanely good. Incredible. Because slice of life romance is the best genre, and these two are the best versions of it. Some of the best ever. But coming in for my top pick for Fantasy of the Year, oh man, I don't know if Dungeon Meshi beats it. In the end, I don't think so. I think Dungeon Meshi... Man, I don't know. I think Dungeon Meshi gets a little... fried. Still lost in sauce. In the middle part and towards the end. Maybe. Dungeon Meshi is also incredible. They're pretty close. It could go either way. Either one is great. I'll talk about Dungeon Meshi here in a second, but I literally just read it. I made this list before I'd read Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi is a last chance contender for this shit, so you know. There's that, but yeah. At least at this time, I'll say my pick is still Frieren, because I caught up to Frieren after I finished Dungeon Meshi, and wow. The last arc of Frieren was also incredible. And the baseline of Frieren is just so good. If you don't know, Frieren is a story of this elf. Dungeon Meshi and Frieren both touch on this weird theme. So, you know, Frieren is an elf. She's an elf wizard, magician. She goes around, helps people with magic. He was a member of the party of heroes that defeated the Demon King. You know, classic Japanese fantasy trope at this point. But it's over, right? He beat the Demon King. He defeated the demons. And it's been 50 years since then. And the heroes are all dead because they were, you know, humans. They were mortals with shorter lifespans than elves. In this fantasy setting, elves can live like thousands of years, right? That kind of Tolkien-esque elves live forever kind of shit. And so Frieren is kind of retracing her journey. For some reason, she's just sort of going back over all the spots she went to before and remembering her friends and meeting new people and having new journeys. And it's hard to express exactly what's so good about it, but to me, this is like this is like top tier world building, like super top tier world building. Better world building than Dungeon Meshi for sure. I mean, this has some of the best world building I've ever seen. Especially how intimately the storytelling, like the plot line, the story, is tied into the world building. I mean, that's Tolkien level, right? I mean, Tolkien does that. But he almost even forces it harder than Frieren has to. Like, every part of the story of Frieren is like building out an element of the world, and like Frieren's story pushes the story of the world forward, and the story of the world is connected to her story and the story of these characters and the conflicts that are going on. It's just incredible. It's unbelievable. It's stunning. I don't think it's as good as these two, personally. I don't think it quite reaches that point, but I mean, I've cried multiple times reading Frieren. It's way too good. Don't sleep on it, check it out. Anime coming soon. If you want to wait for the anime, that's fine. You don't really have to. It's not really like a spoilers story. Like, it's not really like a twists and turns story. It's more just like an emotional feeling. It's kind of slice of life, even though it is a fantasy adventure that occurs. But man, it's just incredible. Alright, my pick for sci-fi. Honestly, it hasn't been that much sci-fi lately. Yeah, let's pull that up. Wait, do I still have that open? What sci-fi shows have there been this year, man? I guess Licorice Recoil? Kind of? Made in Abyss? Kind of? Summertime Render? Kind of? Not really. And even Baby Gomez in fantasy. I'm looking for some sci-fi here. She mustn't have a sci-fi, but let's not talk about that. Sensei, no. Act OP's kind of sci-fi? Kind of 86. 86 is sci-fi, right? 86 is banger sci-fi, but you have to go back to fall 2021, which should do, and you should go watch 86 and you should go read 86. The book is also incredible. The books are really good. Well translated too. Go check out the translation. Shout out to the translator there. Oh, good man. 86. Great. I'm about to go rewatch 86. No, I have so much other stuff to read. But coming in, hopefully, this series, which will be animated soon, Tengoku Daimakyo, Heavenly Delusion, and breathe some new life into the science fiction genre, meta genre, whatever. I don't care about what genres. You can breathe some new life into science fiction in anime and manga, because I mean, science fiction is classic. You know, Cowboy Bebop, Akira, all this stuff. Gundam is sci-fi. You know, Gundam is kind of popping off again with G-Witch, but not like this. I mean, this is a real deal science fiction. Not hard science fiction. It's a little too mystical, magical for hard science fiction, but we don't actually know all the details here. And there's a lot of cool stuff. The storytelling is crazy. This is the craziest like timeline I've ever seen in storytelling. Ever. This is like, you know, Gabriel Garcia Marquez level, like, mind fuckery timeline stuff. And I don't want to spoil anything because it's mind blowing, but just go check it out. It will you will be actually confused. It's almost bad how the chronology works, but it manages to hang together in this really compelling and interesting way. And it's not done. It's not done resolving all the issues and like bringing it all together and explaining it all. So I think at this point in the story, where it is now, you might even still be confused. I'm still a little confused about exactly what's going on, but that's by design. It is called a heavenly delusion for a reason, right? Like, there's something interesting going on with the storytelling, and it's bold, brave. It is a punch in the gut that manga and anime science fiction needs, to be honest. And it's a great addition. Highly recommended. Probably the worst on the list thus far, but still amazing. Go check it out. Alright. Now here we go. Let's talk about Chojin X for a second, dude. This year, man, there have been so many contenders for Shonen. Shonen Jump has been popping the fuck off. Let's just check what's going on. Shonen Jump. Jump 2022 titles, right? Shonen Jump's year in review. What have we got? Jujutsu Kaisen. No. Black Clover is still going. Ginkin Luna came out. I need to catch up with that. Could be good. African 100? I haven't read that shit. Cypher Academy is actually kind of interesting. Akane Banashi's been blowing up. I need to catch up to as well. Tokyo Demon Bride story. Who knows? One Piece is ongoing, of course. Chainsaw Man is back, of course. I don't really count Chainsaw Man as shonen though, even though, I mean, it is. But is it seinen? Kind of, not really. I don't know, it's doing its own thing. But Chojin X is undoubtedly straight up shonen. It is to Ishida's return to form. And not just return to form, levels above. I would say with the content that Chojin X has put out now, thus far, it is already better than Tokyo Ghoul. And for the long-time followers of this channel, for the fans, you know my thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul. It's so... Re is just bad. It is just... It's not a good... It's not a well-told story. The story itself is a mess. The telling of the story is a mess. It's just a mess. It's a train wreck. It's a dumpster fire. It is not good. The Chojin X is good. It is a banger. It is banging as we speak. Everything that Ishida fucked up with Tokyo Ghoul, having way too limited of a power system so all of its fights were the same, having way too many characters so you had no idea who to care about or what the fuck was going on, not having a clear idea of what the story was for, like where it was going, how the plot was supposed to connect with these themes, the themes getting muddied, the plot getting muddied, the character cast blowing up, and not in a meaningful way like happens with One Piece, but like just a mess. You know, all of these problems that happen with Re, Ishida has taken it to heart. He has thought carefully about them, and he is bringing it all back around. He's taking all the lessons that he's learned from Tokyo Ghoul and bringing it into a new series, which is just incredible. And the thing is, he is an incredible illustrator. He's probably the best illustrator on this list. Better than Fujimoto by a lot. I mean, Ishii is just one of the best illustrators in the world, ever, of anything, which is rare for comics artists, right? Like, comics artists, they, to tell a story on the page in panels, you do kind of have to, like, simplify your style, cut things down, you have to draw kind of fast, you're not going full detail. Ishida does not do that. Like, he's just, I mean, look at this, this is like a painting. This is just incredible. You got brush strokes and textures and the colors and the composition. I mean, the pages are incredible, and now he's given himself a richer power system, more clearly defined characters, a more straightforward vision of the conflict and the story that he wants to tell. I think we'll see. I mean, time will tell whether this also goes off the rails and becomes a train wreck, but thus far, we've got a clear vision, a North Star of what's going to happen, what we're looking for, what this story's about, and he's pushing towards it directly. It's great. The plotline is great. The villains are compelling. The heroes are compelling. It still has that kind of ambiguity, that moral ambiguity of Tokyo Ghoul that's really interesting, but it's just more well done. It's not as juvenile as Tokyo Ghoul is with its scales of gray. I mean, and this is the best shonen running in Shonen Jump right now. Again, I'm not counting not counting Chainsaw as a shonen per se, because it kind of isn't. It kind of is. It kind of isn't. Chojin X, and check out my video on Denji as the unhero for why Chainsaw Man is kind of not really a shonen, whereas Chojin X is 100% right in the box, and it's just incredible, and of course hard carried by the artwork, which is the best on the list. I mean, some of the best art period in the world right now. One of the best illustrators anywhere doing anything. And then underneath that, just a great story. He's tightened it up, he's held it together, he's doing it big. Ishida's back in a huge way, and it's incredible. And this is one I would actually count as a 2022 manga too. I mean, these all didn't start this year at all. These are all monthly. And they've been going on for a while. I think these all started in like 2021. They didn't debut this year. They kind of like developed this year, you know what I mean? Like they came into their own, they really hit their stride this year, you could say. So you could call them 2022 manga in that sense. But Chojin X is kind of that way. I think like a couple chapters came out in 2021, if I recall. But like a more regular release schedule has been established in 2022. I mean, I just ranted about it for 15 minutes. Go read Chojin X. It's so good. It'll blow you away. It's incredible. I love it. Definitely, probably, I said this is probably the most slept on of this whole list. Maybe Single Daimako is more slept on. Most. barely anybody's talking about this stuff. There's like no zero fan art of it, but it's so good. But Chojin X is also way too slept on, especially for being like Ishida. I'm really shocked at how little traction I see for the new chapters of Chojin X, given that, you know, Tokyo Ghoul is one of the highest rated, most well-regarded series of Shonen Jump's history, even though I think Ri sucks ass, like, is actively bad, but, other people do not. And yet, Ishida's new series, no one gives a shit, I guess, even though I think it's way better, and it's really, really good. So, definitely underrated at this point, I think. Should be way higher on people's lists. It's incredible. So good. Go check it out. Shonen of the Year, Chojin X. And of course, you know it if you're here. Best manga of the year, no question in my mind. Chainsaw Man Part 2. Fujimoto, God. How can he do it, man? Like, how? Commented here. Okay. You know, I've been talking about Part 2, and we've had different discussions about, like, meta-analysis of Chainsaw Man. This is a review. Let's just review it, alright? Fujimoto is insane. Now, we all knew Fujimoto was insane, right? Like Fujimoto is a freak. But Chainsaw Man, breakout hit series, right? Blows up, Part 1, incredible, breaks the internet. It's on people's favorite anime of all time. It's not an anime, right? You got people listing off actual anime, and they're like, also Chainsaw Man, not animated. It's too good, right? It's just a mind-breaking, mind-blowing comic. It almost transcends comics, truly. I mean, it is a revolutionary story in that way, and I'll get into more of that at some point about exactly what is like Chainsaw Man is not just a good comic. It's more. Fujimoto is not just a good comic author. Like, the impact he's gonna have is big. Like, this is a very big deal, kind of, for comics going forward. Right, so he has this smash breakout hit, huge success. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the characters. People especially love the characters. They love the characters. Now, of course, if you know Chainsaw Man, anime onlys leave right the fuck now. You read Part 1, everyone's fucking dead, so all those characters are gone. But people love the characters. And the thing is, he set things up. The end of Part 1, he sets things up. Denji has to go to hell. Back power, Kobeni's still there, Nayuta, Denji has to take care of Nayuta, and then Denji's gonna go to school. Like, you literally have the setup of Denji's plotline. Going to school, got Nayuta to take care of, Kobeni is around, I guess. Kishibe is there, we have this cast of characters people like Kishibe, and Kobeni. I guess people like Nayuta, I don't know, she's not developed at all. We want to see more Nayuta. Fujimoto, where the fuck is Naruto? Where is Naruto? What are you doing, dude? Where is she? Anyway, point being, Fujimoto, yeah, he ends Part 1, and it's this horrific, tragic, you know, everybody dies conclusion. That is also somehow satisfying and engaging. And it's a mess, and it's weird, and it's confusing, and it's upsetting, but it's also satisfying and engaging, and it sets up a story for part 2. You're like, oh, I'm so excited for part 2 because I'm gonna see all this stuff. Denji's gonna go to hell to save power, you know? We're gonna see him dealing with Nayuta. We're gonna get, you know, Kobeni and Kishibe involved there. Ooh, yes, yes. Characters I love, a story that I love, a story that Fujimoto could easily tell and it would be awesome and everyone would like it. Nah. Nope. No, 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 no. Fujimoto does something I have literally never seen. I have never ever seen this in anything. Like, no. Nothing. I've never seen this happen. It kind of happens in The Last of Us 2 to a degree, right? But not really. Not like this. Because Denji just doesn't even fucking show up. Denji is not the main character. He's not even a main character in this story thus far. He's like a side character who has like a side story with Yoshida going on. Basically. We don't have Denji's internal monologue. We don't know what Denji's scenario is. We don't know what's going on with his life. We only see him in battles like once or twice. Fujimoto just changed the main character of his breakout hit story that he set expectations for. He literally set himself up to tell a story in part 2 about Denji, the main character of Chainsaw Man Part 1, the international smash hit bestseller, game-changing, award-winning series. And then he just said, yeah, fuck that, dude. New character, by the way. Denji, I'm done with you, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. I don't care. New main character, Asumitaka. What? Huh? What? Like, dude, you can't do that. That's insane. You're an insane person. What the fuck, dude? Like, but it's good. But I love it. But it's the best. I mean, it's incredible. It's a great story. It's engaging. Asumitaka's a great character. And it makes sense. Somehow, Kasi Fujimoto takes this absolute... I mean, this is nonsense. Like, this is an unacceptable thing to do as a storyteller. Just ditch your main character, right? Like, you can't do that. Huh? Yeah? What? What are you doing? But he just does it. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean? How? What's going on? We still have no idea what's going on. It's been like 20 chapters in. How is this gonna flow into the expectations that he set in part 1? We don't know. We don't know. It's coming together recently. And probably, I think, at the start of 2023, we're gonna see the threads emerging about how this connects. But, like, that's not what happened this year. This year, Tashi Fujimoto freaked the fuck out, erased what he did, started a brand new fucking comic, and it's still a banger. Just what a... You can't do that. How did he convince Lin to sign off on this? Lin is also insane. Clearly, his editor Lin is just as much of a weirdo freak as he is. To sign off on this. This is an insane thing to do, and yet it is working. It's incredible. It's the best. Fujimoto is once again doing something no one has ever done before, and doing it perfectly, and changing stories, like not just comics, like storytelling again. He's doing it again. Stop, Fujimoto, stop. So for that reason, basically that reason only, just because Fujimoto is once again revolutionizing the game in terms of telling a story, yeah, it gets my manga of the year. Of course it does. I'll try not to give it manga of the year next year. It probably won't be. I imagine some other good ones will hit. But man, that's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing stuff from Fujimoto. Fujimoto God. You can't do that, man. He just does stuff you can't do. And does it anyway. What a goofball. And I have some honorable mentions here on this list. My favorite garbage, ongoing garbage, is Rent a Girlfriend. Just let my boy Kaz fuck. He wants to fuck so bad, dude. Like, he's a DTF and he just can't get it. Let him get it, please. Miyajima, let your boy get it, please. I understand you, the author, want to fuck all the hot anime girls, you right, but just let the main character get it. He's gonna die, dude. He's losing his mind. Ah! 100 Girlfriends, the 100 Girlfriends who super duper love you. This series is the stupidest shit of my life, but I love it. It's so fucking bad, but it's so fucking good. It's idiotic. It literally makes me dumber every time I read it, but I like it. It is probably like a 4 out of 10, but I can't stop reading it. Literally every, like the plot, like nothing happens. Every chapter is exactly the same. There's no development. There's no changes to the jokes. Every joke is the same. The author is literally going to tell the same joke 100 times and then end the series. What a Chad. What an insane Chad. This is like beyond Azumanga Daioh levels of, like, you know, repetition. This is something else. This is a conceptual, this is like a concept art. You know what I mean? This is insane. It's so fucking bad. Shout out to Hunter x Hunter returning. I don't really like Hunter x Hunter, personally. But I know it's good. From what I've heard, the newest arc is not as good. I don't know, that's just Doofy though. I've only heard that from Doofy, so you know, who knows. Naruto fans are always salty about Hunter x Hunter because, like, yeah, they're still mad about the whole student exam thing. Also ripping Euro, man. Berserk. Continuing, new chapters coming out. Berserk, but Yura died. Very sad. Everyone was fucking sad. Rip Yura. Fucking sucked. Berserk continues to be incredible. New chapters are good. I like them, but yeah, bad stuff. But one late term addition to my picks for for 2022. Dungeon Meshi, dude. So, I really loved Dungeon Meshi. I have to say, Dungeon Meshi, the artwork is incredible. You can tell from this low-res image. The illustrations are great. It is a, you know, SAO kind of style, like gamey Dungeons and Dragons. Just you go into the dungeon to get treasure, kind of fantasy. The dungeon is its own living world. It is, in like a technical term, Gygaxian fantasy. Gygaxian environmental fantasy. Where you have this dungeon, it's like a living world where different creatures exist, and it's like an evolving ecosystem, and it's very focused on the like interactions between monsters and the ecological effects and the impacts of stuff. Basically, it's about killing and eating monsters, which is awesome. An awesome premise for a story, and it's very funny. It's basically a madcap comedy at the start. But this has to be... How do I describe this? Dungeon Meshi follows the arc, the proper arc of a joke D&D campaign. Right? This... it really feels like a D&D campaign where one of the characters is like, I want to be a chef who cooks and eats monsters. Like, I want a party where we hunt monsters, we cook and eat them. I want to do the survival thing right, but we're not going to carry rations. That's boring. We're going to eat the monsters that we kill. It feels like that was like a concept for a D&D campaign. And then, you know, like the jokes and the character reactions and the party interactions with that, it really feels that way. And then the way that it scales up into this end game of like the characters becoming more and more powerful and encountering the final levels of the dungeon, and then everything blowing up but still holding on to the themes of eating the monsters and consumption and survival and eating to live, you know. The way it develops those themes into like this meaningful discourse, it's incredible. Yeah, it does things with its themes that I think are sorely lacking in a lot of stories. It really knows how to develop its themes well and build them into a broader story, and it's very satisfying in that way. Like, it helps you develop ideas about the themes that it's presenting with you, rather than a lot of times I feel like the themes are just sort of like used as like a launching point, as like a justification for telling a story. And Dungeon Meshi, the themes of the story, food, eating, survival, desire, hunger, these kind of themes are developed really well, and reading the story changes your mind about them in a specific way. It has an idea working with, and it's presented super well. I love it. It could easily be my my fantasy of the year rather than Frieren, but I don't know. Frieren's also really good for similar reasons. They're really close, very similar. Dungeon Meshi has a little bit better art, I think. I think Frieren has a little bit better story overall. Close. Dungeon Meshi, incredible. Also, go read it. It should be higher on the honorable mentions. I'll put it right next to Frieren. This one is older though. This one, it's not really a 2022 manga. I think it's been around for like 3 or 4 years. And it's great. I mean, it's really good. Go read Dungeon Meshi. Go read all of these. Ooh, hot elves. Yeah, and that's it, I think. That's my 2022 year in review, you know? Yeah, I think that's my manga picks for the year. I already talked about my anime. Anime? What I really enjoyed there. I think that's it. I think it's a stream. I believe that is what I wanted to say tonight about Slice of Life coming back in a big way. I love it. I hope more Slice of Life keeps banging. I hope we get more banger Slice of Life. I hope the anime community continues to enjoy it. I do think it will fall off a little bit as people's like actual lives come back. As things get more normal again, if they get normal again, if they don't get worse. If things get worse, which they easily could, then you know, baby Slice of Life will continue popping. Oh, we all just want normal things to happen. Help! Please help us. The sublime and the mundane, baby. But yeah, but the manga I read this year were really good. I'm worried I might have gotten myself into a little bit of a content hole at this point, though. This has been kind of on a break for a couple years. I just started reading Eden Zero. It's pretty good. It's way better than Fairy Tail was. For sure, Fairy Tail kind of fucking sucks. Eden Zero is pretty fun thus far, and there's a lot of good manga running still, of course. Diamond Chainsaw Man's ongoing next week. Let's go! Oh my god, so hyped for next week. I caught up to Bocchi the Rock, and I hope that it updates frequently because it's really good. I don't know what happens, but you know, author, please take care of yourself. Man, that was so good, dude. I mean, honestly, the show's way better than the because, you know, it's a show about music. It's a comic about music, and, you know, you can try really hard, but every music manga needs an anime because, well, you need the music. And, yeah, the music in Bocchi is good. So that makes it really good. I think that's it. Thanks, we're gonna call the stream. Nice little 2-hour stream there. We're back on it. We're back with it. Next week, I've got a special year-end special cooking for y'all. Ooh! Ooh! It's gonna be a good one. Ooh. Saturday the 31st, baby. A long New Year's night. Let's do it. Stay tuned. It'll be really fun. Hopefully, this can be my first ultra banger. Something many have asked for, but I mean, one person has asked for it. But we're gonna take it to the next level. No spoilers yet. Stay tuned. See you all then. Thanks everyone who stopped by. Merry Christmas to everyone. It's now Christmas where I am, officially. That's about an hour ago. Merry Christmas. I hope you have some good presents. I hope you spend some quality time with your family. If you're in Japan, I hope you get it. Get it. And, yeah. See you next time. Happy holidays, everybody. Goodbye.